Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get the Samhain reading. What is going on for the collective during Samhain? The guys, Halloween, Samhain, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same celebration, but the veil is lifted, so we're going to see what messages we can get. We're going to do one card draws for each zodiac sign. We're going to start with Aries. What's going on for Aries during Samhain? What do we need to know during Samhain? Ooh, star reversed. All right. Watch your arrogance or pessimism, whichever one. Some of you could be being really stubborn. Could lead to errors in judgment, okay? Some of you might be taking a hit on your psyche. You might be feeling some static, if that's your cup of tea, okay? A lot of us need to look into restructuring, okay? I'm an Aries too. Deprivation, abandonment could be another thing that you're running into. Those are the things you need to know now, okay? Also, if it's just a direct question that you wanted to ask beyond the veil, the answer is no. Solid fucking no. It could be an answer from an Aquarius, okay? Pay attention to your crown chakra, okay? That I understand part of your alignment. You need to understand things before you speak on them. Understand things before you act on them. Okay? All right. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what is going on for Taurus? What's going on for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know during Samhain? Spirits, guides, ancestors. Ooh, that was vicious. All right. Oh, the sun reversed. Again, you guys with the arrogance too. Man, watch it. Easy now. Some of you might be questioning a commitment with a job. Some of you may have lost a job, or you may be losing one. Could just be a layoff. Take it how it resonates for you. Don't set unrealistic expectations for yourself, okay? Someone might be groping you in the dark. I'm just putting that out there. Like, it may leave you feeling a little bit disoriented, okay? Like, also, some of you might be having, like, a loss of some sort of new beginning, okay? And it could hurt. It's not like I don't feel like it's devastating. I just feel like it is. It's pessimistic. That's what it is. Like, it just leads to this theory in your head where you feel like it was unrealistic expectations, and you feel like you're just stuck forever in a struggle. But just be really careful with letting yourself sit in that fucking mindset, man. Very careful with that. You guys should pay attention to your solar plexus. That is your I do part of your chakras. Okay, I do want to do this. I do believe in that. Okay, be careful. Remember, you can rewire your brain. You can only think how you allow yourself to think. Okay, control you. All right, spirits, guides, ancestors. What is cracking for Geminis? What's going on for Gemini during Samhain? What's going on for Gemini? Gemmies. What do they need to know during Samhain? Okay. We'll take Toppy. You guys are getting the Page of Wands. Optimism. Beautiful. Some of you might be dealing with Sagittarius energy. Some of you need to pay attention to where Saturn is at in your birth charts, or where Saturn is, or where it's moving here shortly. That is the planet of responsibility and discipline, y'all. Okay? It's going to leave you feeling a lot more optimistic if you know what's coming. I think you're getting messages about good things that you're passionate about, things that you can use to be creative, things that you are enthusiastic about. We'll just say you're very enthusiastic about these things. You're going to be getting a message about it, whether that's your career, your friends, a new relationship, whatever. There's somebody coming in here to kind of feed you a message, to plant the seed with you, okay? Whether that's just somebody making like a business proposition or letting you know about some sort of great investment, whatever. Whether you take their advice or not is completely up to you. Just really pay attention to where your responsibility and your discipline are. Also, if there was a direct question, your answer is going to be a yes. Okay. And as far as your chakras go, pay attention to your root chakra. Okay. Your I am. All right. Spirits, gods, ancestors. What's going on for the Cancer Collective? What's going on for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know during Samhain? What does Cancer need to know? What's going on for Cancer? Wow, that was a lot. Shit. Okay, we're going to take the Topsy card. The Empress reversed. All right. Some of you are being vain. Don't worry so much about the materialism of things, okay? You're basing your wealth and your abundance based on what you look like, what you possess, okay? That's not always what abundance looks like. Because you have money to spend $500 on a purse doesn't necessarily mean you need the $500 purse. It doesn't mean you have to keep up with the Joneses to fit in, okay? Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus. Some of you may need to pay attention to where Taurus is at in your birth chart. Also, your Venus could be significant. Oh, I'm sorry, your Mercury, not your Venus, my bad. Mercury is the planet of communication and mindset. Be careful about the message that you're communicating. Okay? Be careful about where you're allowing your mindset to go. Like, oh, I only want to work more hours so I can buy more shit. Like, careful with that. Okay? Don't live beyond your means. Very important. Oh yeah, chakra. Sorry. Pay attention to your solar plexus. The I do part of your chakras. Okay? Okay. All right. Moving on. Let's see what's cracking for... Oh, where are we? Hold on. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. We're on Leo. Spirits, guides, ancestors. What's shaking for Leo? What's going on with Leo? Leo. What does Leo need to know during Samhain? What? Okay. Strength reversed. Your own fucking card reversed, man. Y'all got some backwards energy ass going on. If you not, you might hear shortly. Some of you might be feeling some discord between you and other people. You might be dealing with people who are like abusing their power, being very harsh, very callous, even cruel. Okay? It's gonna leave you feel in this really reckless fucking energy, okay? Make sure that you're using your solar plexus, okay? So make sure you're breathing. Make sure that when you start to feel that temper fucking rising, man, you really sit with that. Some of you might need to look up breathing techniques for keeping calm. That could be very effective for some of you. Some of you might be dealing with a fellow Leo even. I'm really feeling like I'm really Jesus, they don't want me to tell you. Load. I feel like this is a feminine who is abusing power. Doesn't necessarily have to mean that they're a woman. It just means that they're feminine, okay? And they are abusing their power. They also may be hiding their actual desire from you, like what they're actually after. So make sure that when people are coming at you sideways, you really understand what gassed them in the first place. Okay, what the fuck gassed them to come at you in the first place? What pumped them? Okay? You need to understand that. Moving on. Virgo. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what's going on for Virgo? What's crack-a-lacking for Virgo? Ooh-wee. Three of Swords reversed means something. Okay. You need to release the pain, babes. I think you're already in the process of doing that. You're already overcoming the depressive part of something. You really need to boost your optimism, okay? You need to boost it. And you're an earth sign, so grounding your energy will help you to level out. But if you need like a boost up, there are things that you can do to kind of reignite your fire, okay? There's tons and tons of rituals. Take your pick of the litter, whichever one fits you best. For me personally, when I want to set forth my earth, I have a ton of earth in my birth chart. So when I want to fire up my earth energy, I like to grow something, okay? Like get a seed, buy a pot, plant it, nurture it, love it, bring it up. It's empowering. It relights a candle, okay? So I'm gonna put it. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra energy. Also pay attention to your third eye chakra. Okay, that's the I see. Okay, your sight is going to be very important. You're going to be very analytical, very visual. Some of you might even be like visually overstimulated at this point, but I still need you to focus and pay attention, okay, baby? You got to stay aware. Stay aware. Okay. Moving on. Libra. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what's cracking for Libra? What is going on for Libra? What does Libra need to know during Samhain? What does Libra need to know? Well, that flipped right in the deck. Ain't that crazy? Justice reverse. Okay. Oh my goodness, you are not getting what you deserved. Some of you might be experiencing some insecurity. Some false accusations made against you. Very, very unbalanced sense of justice, okay? Like the scales are not tipping in your favor, or they're not tipping at all. Things are either going to be completely like no movement, absolute stagnation, or you're going to be roughing it, okay? Because they're not going to tip in your favor. I almost regret just saying one card because I really kind of want to dig for you guys because I want to know. Okay, some of you, if you are involved in a legal matter, you need to get a different lawyer. I'm just going to put that fucking out there. I'm feeling that energy really fucking hard. Like, really fucking hard. You might be dealing with a fellow Libra. Some of you need to pay attention to your heart chakra. Okay, that I love chakra. That I love energy, vibration. Okay, be very careful about who you are allowing into that space, who you are allowing to align or misalign that chakra. Some of you need to be very careful about what partners you are picking at this point, if you're picking any at all, such as a lawyer to partner with to get through a court case, or choosing which agency or which person you want to help you with something, okay? Be very careful about how you are delegating tasks and what you are reporting and who you're reporting it to. This is one of those times where you may need to move in the shadows, okay? Okay. Moving on. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what is going on for Scorpios? What is going on for the Scorpio collective? Spirits, guides, ancestors, okay. We're going to take Topsy. Eight of Wands reversed. Man, all right. Y'all got some opposition going on. Could be jealousy. Could be delays. Just some stagnation, maybe even. I mean, it's coming, but it's just really fucking slow, man. And it's definitely not as fast as you want it to be. Some of you might be dealing with a Sagittarius. You need to pay attention to your Mercury in your birth chart, or pay attention to the Mercury alignments. We are in a retrograde right now, okay? So communication and mindset might be a little fucked up right now. Some of you might be struggling to find the opportunities that you're looking for, or communicate with people the way that you want to, or when you do communicate, it might be coming out funny. Even for some of you, your mindset it just ain't right now. You need to get it right. You need to get it right. Okay? And it's okay if you go slow. With this card being reversed like this, like it's okay to go slow. It's okay to be patient. It's okay to baby step it. Okay? If you are asking a direct question, the answer is maybe. But you need to go slow. Okay? Pay attention to your solar plexus, which is your breathing. Okay? That's your solar plexus, your lungs, your ribs. That is your I do chakra, okay? So you need to figure out what it is you need to do or want to do. That's what you need to be doing right now. Figure it out, okay? Okay. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what's going on for Saggies? What? Oh, wait a minute. We got one flipped in here. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Okay. Is that the only one? Sorry, guys. I know, this reading's already going to be long as shit. Sorry, I love y'all. For all of you that have stayed thus far, you're awesome. I love you guys to pieces. Anybody that's made donations or given decks or just even hit the like button. You know, you guys are awesome. I love you all to pieces. You guys are a great collective. Love, love, love you all. All right, spirits, guides, ancestors, what's going on for Sagittarius? What's going on for the Saggies? What does Sagittarius need to know during Samhain? Ooh, the devil. Y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could have some issues either now or shortly with you might be bonded to some things that you shouldn't be. Could be anything from abuse or toxicity to dependency, okay? That could be anything from addictions to I keep getting drawn to like the chains. I feel like some of you just are feeling extremely chained right now to that devil side of you, okay? The one that has a big ego, the one that is not afraid to be toxic if need be, the one that falls into temptation, doesn't resist obsession. Bondage could be important to somebody. Stay away from mental health issues, okay? Like if you can avoid being around, if you have them yourself, just do your very best at this point to stay the fuck away from other people that have untreated mental health issues right now, okay? Because it's not going to go good, okay? It's not. That devil energy is going hard in the paint this time of year. You need to be very careful with that. If you ask a direct question from beyond the veil, the answer is a no. It's a no, okay? Pay attention to your root chakra. That's your I am energy, okay? You need to be careful about where you're really wanting to root your energy, okay? Think of it like the energy of like, there's some people in life where you'll walk up to them and you'll be like, you're such a bitch. And they'll be like, I am. And they're absolutely comfortable with it. And some of us look at that and some of us are like, oh, wow. And some of us are like, what the fuck? Like, you really need to pay attention to, like, which side of that fucking fence you want to sit on and where you want for yourself to sit in that I am, okay? Daily affirmations are probably also extremely important right now. All right, we got to move on. Hi, Kitty. Hi, friends. Yeah, hi. This is Hemi. This is the new furry kitty. He's just a baby. I'm sorry. So if he plays with the cards again, I am sorry. Sorry, not sorry, really. He loves them. Yeah. Are you clogged to them? Yes. Yeah. All right. Spirits, guides, ancestors. What's going on for Capricorn? Spirits, guides, ancestors. What does Capricorn need to know during Samhain? That was quick. The world reversed. Oh boy. Somebody's been having a lot of obstacles lately. If you had a message from the beyond, or if you had a question for beyond the veil, the answer is no. Okay? You're going to have to work very, very hard to achieve whatever it is that you're after. I don't like that we're still sitting in the root chakra. We're still sitting in you're sitting in the I am energy. You're rooted in whatever you're doing, whether that's studying, working hard, being a great parent, you know, whatever is floating your fucking boat right now, you're sitting so hard in that fucking energy, but it's just not producing what you wanted it to do. Maybe it's time to like delegate tasks, or it's time to maybe experience a little bit more, get a taste of something else. Maybe it's just get out a little bit, just go experience something that's a little bit different, just to see if you like it better. It's as simple as that. So, like, say you're going to college for psychology, okay? Maybe you're bored with it. Maybe you need to, like, try a criminal investigation class or try teaching class, you know? Or a culinary class. Maybe low key you like to cook and don't even know it. You never know. Mix it up a little bit. You can't be too mundane. It'll make you fucking crazy, especially being a cappy. Like that's just not gonna. It's just not working for you, babe. It ain't. This is not woken. We got to do something else. A purple scarf could be significant. Pay attention to your root chakra. Again, the answer to the direct question beyond the veil is a solid fucking no. And also pay attention to where Saturn is at, or where it's moving to, or where it's at in your birth chart. However it resonates for you. It's the planet of responsibility and discipline, okay? So you do have to pay attention to where your responsibilities are and where you need to be disciplined at to keep things running afloat. Because right now you're like steady stream, okay? But it's boring. It's boring for you. Like you're gonna have to do something. Okay? Shake the tree a little bit. All right. Moving on. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what is going on for Aquarius? What is going on for Aquarius? What's cracking? What does Aquarius need to know during Samhain? Ooh, that almost flipped. Okay, we'll take that. Ooh, Queen of Cups reverse. All right. Some of you might be being extremely indecisive lately. It could have to do with a bunch of gossip or rumors that have been spread about you. They even could have been vicious, okay? Some of you might be avoiding alcohol at this point, or any substances that you may have abused in the past. You're just kind of staying the fuck away from that. Yeah, I feel like at this point, some of you are considering a lot of people around you to be untrustworthy or dishonest, okay? You're paying very close attention to the behaviors of people around you, as you fucking should. If they are spreading rumors and causing you distractions and gossiping or being abusive in any way, shape, or form, if they're having issues of their own, this may be like a misery loves company fucking story for them. Don't join that club, babe. Do not join that club. That club sucks. Do you. What's best for you. Okay? Pay attention to your third eye chakra. Okay? That's that I see. Some of you might be seeing a lot of things, being very vigilant, like I said, paying attention to shit, okay? Stay there. Stay in that awareness, okay? Pay attention to Neptune as well. If there's anything moving or anything in your birth chart, some of you might need to pay attention to that too. That is the planet of ideas and intuition. Okay, some of you might be getting some big ideas. For some of you, your intuition is just starting to spark up. You really start to feel it now. Shit's starting to add up. Math is mathing. You're understanding. Okay, your intuition is on par about this shit. Some of you might be dealing with someone who recently had a child, or someone who had a miscarriage, or somebody who has like empty nester syndrome, where their kids moved out and they're just feeling kind of empty. Whoever you're dealing with is somebody who is, they are not empathetic at all. Okay, they they lack compassion. They don't have the ability to love and nurture. Right. Empty vessels. Stay the fuck away. Right. Okay. Moving on. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what is going on for Pisces? What is going on for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know during Samhain? Spirits, guides, ancestors, what does Pisces need to know? That one, okay. King of Pentacles, very nice, very nice. Some of you guys are sitting in a achievement energy, okay? Like you are being very mature. Your success is coming in. Your business is prospering. You are financially blessed right now. Like if this is not what is going on with you, this may be coming shortly, okay? Shit is on the up. It is on the up. As long as you are staying stable, shit is on the up, okay? Do what you're supposed to be doing. Be where you're supposed to be. Focus on your fucking bag. And you'll be just fine, babes. You'll be just fine. You might be dealing with a Taurus. You also need to pay attention to Jupiter. If it's where it's at in your birth chart, where it's moving sooner than later, like pay attention to that. It is the planet of expansion and prosperity. Okay. I think y'all know where you're supposed to be expanding and prospering. I think you're already there because the King of Pentacles is rooted. You already know. You already know. You might, yeah, I mean, you might gotta, like, maybe bitch about it a little bit on the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to work fucking overtime. But that might be what it is for you to get your bag. Maybe you're like, fuck these humans, they suck. I'm just gonna work doubles. Doubles, 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 doubles. And at first it's like miserable existence, but then you get that paycheck and you're like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's what that was. Okay. It's a good time. Okay. And it allows you to have control of your narrative, your power, your financial well being, your physical, mental, emotional well being. If you have the control of it. And to do that, you need those fucking finances. So pay attention to your money. Don't fuck that up. Also, pay attention to your third eye chakra, okay? You guys are going to be very analytical, very visual. It is the I see chakra, okay? Some of you might be visually overstimulated at some point. Just close your eyes for a couple seconds, okay? Even if it's just like, damn, these lights are bright. Like, just close your eyes for a couple seconds. Just let your eyes rest because they're doing a whole lot right now with that third eye wide the fuck open, okay? Right. All right. Those are the messages that I have for you, collective. Hopefully they resonated. If they didn't, check your moon, rising, or Venus sign. It may be more significant for you at this point, depending on where your alignments are, okay? Let's do one card for advice for the collective. Advice for the collective. What is the advice for the collective? Samhain advice for the whole collective. Vendetta, file closed. Man, if the math ain't math, then y'all need to pay attention. There's something that's been bothering the majority of us for a long time, where the math wasn't mathing. Pay attention to that. You might need to look into it a little further. Could be just somebody playing too damn much. Could be you actually need to get a file closed, or someone is closing a file on you. Pay attention to that. Don't be fighting nobody. We got a upside down 7 on the bottom too. Y'all got to plan, grow, listen to your intuition. Even if that takes an upheaval to do so. You got to listen to your intuition. That's your advice. With that, I will wish you all lots of love and light. Toodaloo.